Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we are watching Squid Game.
We're a little bit late to the party. Yeah, this is the most watched show ever, on Netflix at least. And everyone's super excited about it. I don't know anything. I've seen that it's very shocking. I don't know what shocks people. I know I saw some people with blood on their face, and that's pretty much ends a doll. Did you see the doll?
I kind of have an idea of what like the actual plot of the show is about, but I'm not gonna say it because Carson doesn't know.
I don't know shit all. I don't know anything at all. So hopefully our reaction is good. We normally react to anime. This is actually the first show we're going to be watching on the channel that is not anime related. Mm-hmm. It is Korean, so that's something. It's not the first Korean show that we've reacted to, but...
First live action.
First live action, yeah. So, I guess, is there anything else we should do before we get into it? I guess not.
I guess not. It seems weird. It's scary.
Don't know anything. All right, let's go. Please leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon.
Not really how I was expecting this to start off.
I wonder if that is like foreshadowing for about what we're about to see.
I'm thinking maybe so.
I know it just explained all the rules, but I don't fully understand all the rules. There's two phases to the game, and it's basically, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Is this a game kids actually play, or is this a fictional game that like is I
don't know.
Is just for the show?
이거 뭐야? 나 주는 거야?
네 오늘 가영이 생일인 건 알지?
알지.
아무지 말고 이따가 가가 저녁이라도 함께 삼이기라.
좀만 더 줘봐.
돈 없다?
아니, 돈이 왜 없어? 내가 대리팀 것도 다 갖다 줬잖아.
아이고 그까는 것도 야너 대출 받으면 안 된다. 아이고.
아 그걸 그러니까 쓸 거 좀 쓰고 살자.
아이고.
아 그거 좀 그만해 그리고.
엄마 그릇이나 물에 담가라. 응.
배가 허리 아프다면서 명품을 나온다고 그래.
What is that?
Money. Oh. Such like a
what?
It's just like an interesting depiction. Like it's they're just so invested, and it's like kind of disturbing almost, you know?
Yeah, I'm just getting how selfish he is. That's what that is. It's saying more about that to me. He clearly was just lost money. Like, yeah, he's happy, but he doesn't know like, sorry, man. Just yes, yes.
수업 시간에는 선생님 말씀만 듣고 쉬는 시간에 적어라. 알았지?
Two at once. Oh no, they're just cornering him. They're probably probably the same people. But what if they were two different like
groups?
Loan sharks. What is he gonna do? Oh. Because I wanted to keep it.
He dropped it. Oh. She grabbed it.
Don't. Fucking god damn it.
No one does that.
Only Bruce Lee does that. And Cell. And every anime character.
만난 거 많이 드... 너 코피가 왜 잘 나는지 알아? 그 안에 무슨
Ah.
피만큼 좋던데 한 사발 받아다가 오늘 밤 선지국이나 끓여 먹어야겠다.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
That was a very scary threat. Holy shit.
No, it wasn't.
To me, like just the.
What, you're afraid of this guy getting hurt?
찍어.
No.
He's a piece of shit.
여기 진정 하나가
Ha!
여기 안구 하나 대신 가져간다. 오케이? 인줄. 아 거기 나오네. 자연산 인주.
Sign in his blood? Just a thumbprint.
구. 잘했어.
Just doesn't look at what he signed.
죄송한데 만 원만 빌려주시면 안 될까요?
What?
Oh, the money that he gave her.
죄송한데 아까 드린 만 원 좀.
No.
Wow.
Crane Game. Crane Game, the second most watched Netflix series. Like he literally can't help himself.
Wow.
He literally cannot help himself. He's like me and Genshin.
He's just like trying to.
Like on the way home, he can't help but like stop in a
I think
shitty
he's
little
trying
arcade.
to get a present,
Oh yeah, true.
but like you could have just.
Badass. That's the way too convenient of a little cage for that. They would never put something that valuable in something so easy to grab.
Don't think they're actually that easy to grab because.
This guy.
이거 왕목이 아니구나.
That's so sad.
요즘 모기가 얼마나 독한지. 아유.
싸움하는 건 아빠 자유인데 맞고 다니진 마.
True.
아 맞다. 아빠가 가영이 생일 선물 사왔지롱.
He doesn't even know what it is.
야 너 알지? 여자도 요즘 되게 많이 가는 거. 앞으로 너희들이
That's a real gun. Is she about to like shoot herself or shoot?
Somewhat. Oh.
I saw it was metal. That's why it looks like a real gun. Holy shit.
I'm still scared.
What if it?
근데
It still looks like a real gun. What if it's a
I'm
joke
like,
murder
The
weapon?
first time,
Yeah, it's a light.
lighter. The second time,
It's like an assassin. Oh
I,
jeez.
그걸로 담배?
담배 끊었어.
Yeah, right. But wasn't he smoking in the morning?
I don't think he quit.
He probably didn't quit.
Why?
All right. Where's that fillet knife? Gotta get that kidney out.
우리 집 불교 믿으니까 귀하고.
He still thinks he's. Oh no.
It's gonna be really bad. I already know.
게임 한번 하시겠습니까?
Is that what the show is? Is just Saw but Korean?
선생님, 딱지치기 해보셨죠?
Don't. This guy's clearly the devil in disguise. Don't ask how many followers on TikTok he has before you play, so you know he's serious and not some fucking weirdo. You're just trying
they're
to
trying
flip
to
it.
flip it.
Well, this guy's gonna pull out the fucking shuriken jutsu on him.
돈이 없으세요? 때우시면 됩니다. 뭐 그래? 이게 뭐야? 양한대 10만.
So we can keep playing to try and win it.
It's gonna be there like all day.
Does this guy like slapping people, or is this like a build up? He's gonna like up the bet and then be like, it's gonna be more than a slap. This time it's a punch and it's for $1 million. He's not like getting his money's worth out of these slaps.
No.
Why is he so good?
That's what he does.
Well, why is he so bad?
It's probably like a very like specific technique to it.
Sleight of hand. His face is getting all bruised. Have you ever seen those like ultimate slap fight competitions where like where those muscly men like knock each other out and dislocate each other's like?
Did it.
But he just if he plays again, which he will,
Then he'll lose it.
He'll lose it, and then he'll
immediately.
just keep getting slapped. You get the money, bro. He just completely forgot
Yeah.
about the entire. So is that that's interesting. Does that just mean that he's being dumb or just got caught up in the moment, or is that saying something about how he just cares about the chase? He cares about the game. That's what he really cares about. He's addicted to the game of it
Yeah.
all. He doesn't actually care about the money. It's just fuel for like the fucking the juice.
이런 거 몇 천만 해보시지 않겠습니까?
아저씨, 이거 신종 피라미드 뭐 그런 거지?
This guy sits down. How do you feel about owning your own business?
Oh my god.
사채 1억 6천, 은행 대출 2억 5,500.
He's fucked. He is fucked.
누구야?
Money wise.
너 뭔데 내 뒷조사를 해? 빈자리가 얼마 안 남았습니다. 연락 주십시오.
The queue's filling up. We're at 96 players. Time to drop into Verdansk. Oh, now I'm generous. Now you're generous. Even though you're
너 남기면 안 된다.
still in so much you're so deep under. I guess by that point, you're so in debt that like the idea of paying it off is so ridiculous.
Yeah. And
That you're
just
not
like
even
the
bothered by
high he
it?
gets from like having won
Yeah.
is like so much. That's why he's
Yeah,
like
that's
he like
yeah.
thinks he's giving it away. He like when he won at the horse race, he tips the lady handing out the money, and you know.
아 노름도 아니고 훔친 것도 아니고 내 손, 어?
You don't even owe that like to those guys. Well, no, yeah, I guess he does.
Here he has 1 month before.
Kidneys before say hello to the dialysis machine.
아이가 니한테 할 말 없더나.
무슨 말?
아이 지금 애랑 새 남편이랑.
Oh, they're getting married.
Oh, they're moving.
Moving! That's way worse. Next birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
내년
미국?
애 아바이가 알을 키울 경제적인 그런 것만 된다고 보면은 알을 찾을 수 있다 하대.
Why would you want him to do that?
I think she's just lonely. It's her granddaughter.
가까면 말도 영영 안 통할 끼고 영영 남대 비린기다.
It's not about him, lady.
살 자신 있나?
It's not about him.
I think she's just disappointed and sad about what a failure her son is.
yeah,
And she
that's
believes
true.
he can get better. She's just like, come on, just do it.
It just
And-
seems like she cares more about their relationship than about her, because it seems like moving to the US with a stable family is better than this fucking guy.
But she might never come back, and then that's also
It's sad, but it's better. It's like,
낮에 명함 받은 사람인데요.
게임에 참가를 원하십니까? 참가를 원하시면 기어의 이름과 생년월일을 말씀해 주세요.
great move.
성기훈 씨? 아 예, 무궁화 꽃이
title drop.
피었습니다.
Not sketchy at all.
It's okay.
Someone else, they probably like knock you out once you're in there, so they don't know where you're going.
Yeah, they're all knocked out.
Yeah.
많은 데까지는 얼마나 걸릴까요?
Whoa.
Yeah, we didn't see the other person's face. Probably wearing a mask. So we don't know where we're going.
I was thinking that was gonna be the episode, but I forgot these are so long.
Alright, where's the hook, Netflix? Come on. Where's the thing that's gonna propel me into a whole season? It's coming right now. They're all in their freaking UA jumpsuits. 4, 5, 6.
Wow. I bet there's 500.
There's bleachers. They're being controlled by people? Or no, what?
they're
It's just that
watching
they
them.
look like arcade cabinets. That's why it looked like
That
that.
would be freaky. That would be super freaky.
Ah. Amazon recommended me that mask today.
52.
Is he number 1?
Yeah.
영감님, 뭐 하시는 거예요? 아, 지금 몇 명 왔는지 사람 쪽수 세시는 거예요? 아, 그래. 그러니까 말 시키지 말어. 여기 몇 가지 셌더라. 456명 왔네요. 오야, 영감님 1등으로 오셨네? 너 꼴찌네? 나도 알아. 그냥 세보는 거야. 의사가 그러는데 치매에 좋대. 아, 치매 걱정할 나요. 어쩌려고 이분 들어오셨어요. 며느리가 차려주는
But his number was like 100 higher than...
재롱 떠는 거 보면서 등변 뒤집고 계시지.
He was at 50.
You sure don't see this on American television anymore.
아 맞다. 나 북한 년이니까 인공기 흔들어야지.
She's northern.
Oh. It's a bit late for that.
나 2년이랑 아직 얘기가 안 끝났는데.
네, 죄송한데 저도 이 자매
If she's here, she doesn't have your money anymore. Like,
I don't think he's full. He's not watching this unfold as a Netflix series where you know there's going to be some sick Saw-like shit going on. He just woke up here on like a job essentially.
진행 요원들의 얼굴과 신상은 참가자들에게 공개하지 않는 것을 원칙으로
What is this for?
비밀 유지를
Is this
Yeah.
for like a show that like rich people watch or something? I don't like what's.
유리어 주식 상품과 선물 옵션에 투자했다가 실패. 현재 손실 6억 5천만. 백철관 김미영 채무 5억 3천.
wow, they all got. I
They're all
was thinking.
insanely in debt. Thinking what?
I was thinking like I didn't know if it was the exact same like thing every single time that got all of them.
This is clearly some sort of commentary.
I guess if they go with the slap thing, then it proves that they're like willing to gamble with something other than just money.
A literal giant piggy bank. They even put the coiled tail and everything.
This is a very elaborate setup.
Wait, they have the option to go out. Or at least
I
they
wonder-
say. I bet none of them will.
No, it looks like some people are. Or oh no, they just.
No, they're getting in line
they're-
to sign up.
Damn.
You just like they all have nothing to go back to, or at least like the lives they do have to go back to are just so like just fucked beyond belief.
Very simple.
So you have to play the game.
I feel like it was really smart of them to make it so simple, because people read it and they're like, this is kind of weird, but at least I understand everything that was said. But it also leaves a lot, like, they could kind of make that mean anything, because it's so...
Broad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meets MC Escher.
This is super. The music of this place, I like how it's like actually playing too. You'd be feeling
Diegetic,
so
yeah.
weird. It's like all these bright, happy colors, but there's these creepy people around, and this music is just like.
It has facial recognition for a mask? What the fuck? Squid Game time. If only I was smart enough to remember the rules from the start of the episode.
야, 너 어떻게 된 거야? 네가 여기 왜 있어? 며칠 전에 너네 가게가
Same guy. Right.
Oh, the guy from the. Damn.
He lied to his
빚이
mom.
있어? 아, 쌍문동에 사람 서울대 조사 온 거야?
그럼 다음에 얘기해.
I don't think they're gonna talk later.
Something's gonna happen to that guy. Fast.
But who's gonna get the victory royale?
The old phone, just for aesthetic purposes.
This is the front man speaking. Preparations for the first game are complete. You can begin now.
English. With the decanter. What is
What is this
Such a
guy's
weird
deal?
setup.
Is this all just for him?
He has a very consistent aesthetic for all of his shit in his office there.
Feel bad for that old man.
I don't. No.
대가리 존나 크다.
I've seen that shot, but I don't know. If you move afterwards, do you just get like totally destroyed or something?
Probably not. I bet everything's gonna turn out fine and there's no danger at all.
그 옛날에 어릴 때 하던 거 말이야? 그런 것 같은데요?
Alright, you better... guys.
얘기할래?
Oh, these idiots are gonna be the first ones.
100만 원 밥.
5 minutes. They didn't say...
병신 걸렸네.
Yeah.
방금 무슨 소리예요?
Did the doll do that? Or did
I
a
can't-
person?
I can't tell if it was from the doll or if they just.
If those guys have guns. Or if there's something in them that, like, stops their heart.
너 탈락이야 병신아. 개쇼하지 말고 일어나.
Ah, it's in
Don't
them.
move. Don't move. Shit.
Oh no, it is a gun. Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, they're turrets!
Shit!
Is there an exemption if somebody pushes you?
Seems to not be. Guys, you can't get out!
Who are the badasses who are still there? They're the only ones who will make it. Oh my god. What's that little diorama off on the right?
You're saying that now to the people who already know.
I wish I knew more Korean so I knew which word was red and which one was
It's
green.
just no. It's just when there's no sound. It's when she stops singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering too, but damn, he's determined.
Being tip... Oh, yeah, I saw that guy on the right. Being tip of the spear isn't the best strategy, but it might be the only
No,
one.
I think it's good because then if people run, they're not like
I guess the bolts are coming from above.
they're. It's all around.
죽어. 앞선 등 뒤에 숨으면 방지되지 않아.
That's bad advice.
He's hiding behind the guy. Smart.
Only 2 minutes left too.
I love the
I wonder if the
direction. What? Sorry.
I wonder if the closer you get, the more likely it is to detect like minute movements.
I doubt it. It was detecting pretty well when they were over by the door.
Yeah, but they were like flailing around.
I was gonna say I like the direction, the attentiveness to like. Oh shit. And, like if you pay attention. You can tell like who lost before they even get shot. He's gonna get blown the fuck away. Close your eyes. That's the little diorama that I was talking about. We just started watching Evangelion on Patreon. Thanks for the commercial there, Squid Game.
There's way more people left than I thought there were after that first.
Yeah. I mean, there was like almost 500 people, and the fact that they're like, it only looks like there's like 30 people. Kiss me. Is it kind of fucked up? Like, for those who are watching our reactions, we're not the first reactions you probably watched. Are we more fucked up than other people for like not freaking out at this? Did everyone else like lose their shit? Because like of the things I've seen, this isn't that insane to me. Like to me, the shock value of all these people just getting shot in the chest was kind of lost maybe like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, so many people on the last leg of the journey. So many people. Can you get shot if you? What if you already made it?
No, you don't. I don't think you can get shot if you already made it. It's like when it comes down to the last.
Oh, never mind.
Last one, you just don't have a choice.
You better tuck and roll.
Holy shit.
Saved by the Indian guy. Epic save.
Damn, that was risky. That was super risky.
Saved by the one non-Korean guy there.
He's gonna get shot now, look.
No!
Oh. I thought because he did that he was gonna like, oh, all these people.
You fucked up, kid. Pause on the last one so we could shoot him a second later for dramatic effect. It's a secret game.
Why did they even have that open in the first place?
For the light, I guess. Maybe for the sensor.
Maybe to like lull them into security, because it was like nice and outdoors.
What'd you think of that? To me, that wasn't the thing that... It wasn't nearly as, like, insane as I was expecting based on, like, the popularity around it. Maybe, like, the insane cool thing comes later. But as a hook, this wasn't... Maybe it's because it's built up so much, but sorry, I interrupted you, but what do you think?
Yeah, I guess I was expecting, because I already did know what it was, I guess I was expecting it... And, like, there are other things like this, you know? So I guess I was expecting it to kind of, like... cut to the chase a bit sooner, but I'm glad they didn't because they really like built up the character of this guy. So like that's good.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, especially for a series. Like if this was a movie, like you wouldn't spend that much time with the character.
Yeah.
But it was good to just like, you know, we get introduced to his mom, his daughter, the situation, like we see him gambling in like multiple different places to like just like get a like really good feel of like what the stakes are, why he's doing it, how like he's not just doing like he's not just gambling because of the debt, he's a gambling addict, and this is like a serious problem and a huge part like of his life and personality.
Like that we got his character first. Obviously that's a way better thing than just jumping into the death game like as the hook at the beginning, like showing, and then the rest of the episode is just you're probably wondering how I got here, something like that. I appreciate the slower start. I don't really like him. I don't want him to succeed. I don't really want him to survive. His daughter is cute, but maybe he'll change my mind eventually, but I don't like him. I don't really, and if anyone else here is anything like him, which it seems like they are, or maybe some of them, not all of them, a lot of people are probably just fucked by circumstance. In fact, I guess he is too in a way, but not really. Any money he gets, he goes and gambles away. He's an addict.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But that doesn't mean that I like him. It doesn't mean that I don't think he's kind of a shithead. He is, and that's the point. I get it. It seems like they're going for like a critique of capitalism in some way. Everyone there is in debt, and I'm sure, like, our first introduction to all the people that are in there are this guy who we know is kind of a piece of shit, but he's an addict and he has his own problems, and maybe he wants to change. He clearly wants to be a better dad. That's like going to be the sort of thing that holds him through all this and keeps him going. Mm-hmm. But I doubt everyone in there is like him. I'm sure there are people in there who took on debt so that they could fund their family members' dream of going to school or whatever, and they took on all the debt, or they had their own business. They maybe had they started their own business and it just didn't work out, and they just kept trying to make it work, and then got into so much debt, and now they have nowhere else to go and stuff like that. It seems like that's where they're going with this, which is fine enough. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where this goes.
Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna need a little bit more to get actually excited about it, though.
Yeah, I guess
it just seems a little bit
one of the main
really
things
normal,
that I'm
but tame. Anyway, sorry.
I guess one of the main things that I'm like thinking of here when it comes to just like the circumstance that they're in general is like this is on such a large scale that I'm like, who is funding this? Is it just that one guy? He has a bunch of employees. Like, why are these people here? Why are they doing what they're doing?
Samsung. Obviously Samsung.
I guess I'm just
Korea.
saying in like other death game kind of situations is usually a lot smaller. Like
smaller scale.
Yeah, like if you think about Saw, there's like 2 people in there, like a couple people. If you think like a show that I haven't seen, I only seen one Saw, I think. But I think, what's that game called, like Would You Rather or something?
Oh yeah.
That movie, like that, it was like 10 people or something. So the fact that there's almost 500 people here and they're like filming it, and it seems like it's not just for like one guy's like.
Maybe that's the twist in the end. Then that he's the only, or that like he's the only one who's actually there and everyone else is just acting, and maybe that's the thing, and it's like a Truman Show type thing.
That would be freaky.
I doubt it, but
I don't think so.
Possibly.
They like infiltrated his life.
Again, I think the stuff, like, it goes, I think it's a bit unrealistic to expect based on what they've shown us, like a super realistic reason why this is all going on. It seems like this is more just about like the commentary aspect and the cool sets and the cool design, the aesthetics of the doll and the guns and all the blood and shit. It seems like that's the real selling point. It's not necessarily, how did this one executive guy, what is this all for? Like maybe there's like a reason why, but I don't think that it's meant to be a realistic take or a realistic situation. It's meant to be larger than life. That's why we were walked through MC Escher's Crazy Stairs pastel edition before we got to the place, and why it's just this insane, like there's an entire island devoted to this. Mm-hmm. There's not it's more about what it means, and about showing the violence than this is my prediction, than actually being realistic, which is fair. Mm-hmm. But so I'm not going to expect like, oh, well, the reason he's able to afford this island is because he's this and that, unless they literally say he's like the executive of Samsung or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna need more than just like, isn't this insane, this death game with all these people dying, to like, or like, oh, they're critiquing capitalism, this super, like, I don't know. I'm gonna need more than that to like get me excited about the show.
Yeah.
Because it's to me, it's seeming more and more like just another Netflix you know, hit where everyone's excited about it. You want to go see a bunch of people scared for their lives, getting shot, playing like in a very American Horror Story-esque way, or another thing, like Fallout uses the same aesthetic, or something like BioShock, where it's, or maybe that's not the best example, but like mundane or like creepy objects doing like actually creepy things, or obviously playing Fly Me to the Moon. I don't know if that is like an Evangelion reference specifically, or if there's an inspiration there, but just this idea of using this like cutesy sort of weird aesthetic to like scare the shit out of you, or get you, you know, like, whoa, what's going on, to kind of shock you like that. I've seen like that sort of juxtaposition too many times for it to be kind of crazy. And I know that the first, I think I read an article online that the writer of this had been trying to get this script made for literally like 10 plus years, and kept getting told no everywhere, and then Netflix makes it, and now it's just exploded everywhere. So maybe he came up with all of the aesthetics or the ideas around this at a time where all of this stuff wasn't as sort of popular. But this seems like a case to me, at least just watching the first episode, that it wasn't made for people like me who are really into stuff like this. It seems like it was made for the general audience of Netflix consumers who just enjoy kind of a gore fest, kind of shock value show with a death game plot, and that's cool, I guess. That's kind of where I'm at with the show.
Yeah, I guess
tell us if like our reaction was normal, or if our reaction was a little bit more subdued compared to like a lot of the other people you might have seen.
I was excited to watch this show, but yeah, I feel like I'm not like super attached to it. It's like, oh, I finished the first episode. Yeah, I'm on Netflix, so I guess I'll just let it play the next episode kind of thing. Like, I don't feel like, oh, I want to know what happens next. I'm like, there's like 3 characters. There's 4 characters. The main guy, his childhood friend, that one girl, and then that guy who was with that girl.
And now,
but I don't really care. Yeah, and I don't really, I don't really care about any of them.
Yeah.
They're just, I don't even know their names. They're just faces that I'm like...
To be fair, though, we don't watch a lot of Korean stuff, so the Korean names are, like, the naming scheme and the names are unfamiliar to us. But you're also just bad with names in general.
Yeah. But I guess I'm just saying, like, I'm not... If any of them died, even the main guy died there, I wouldn't have really cared.
I wouldn't give a shit. His daughter is cute, but, like... Just because a character has a family and like wants to do better, that doesn't make me sympathetic towards them necessarily. Everybody's got problems, and maybe that's part of the thing. But I feel the way the show's going, I'm supposed to fear for this guy. It feels like on some level, or at least put myself in his shoes. But I don't care. I don't really care about him. Yeah, I agree.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess we'll see what happens next time.
Indeed.
And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you please like the video, please subscribe if you're new here, and maybe check out Patreon if you want to see our exclusive reactions to Evangelion, the uncut of this, or anything else. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
Bye-bye.